Hi there, I'm Kate Nowicki and I'm the Director of Dispute Resolution at the conciliation service Acas. And I've been asked quite a few questions lately about, well, what do Acas do and how are they helping in these disputes that we're seeing around the place at the moment. Sometimes a dispute is where there's a strike that's threatened and sometimes it hasn't got that far. But whatever the situation, there's a problem that needs to be sorted out. So the Advisory, Conciliation and Arbitration Service, we've been around for quite a long time, decades in fact, and we're an independent and impartial body. This is a great thing for us because when we're involved in disputes, it absolutely means that we're not acting on behalf of one side or another. It means that we're there to do the job in hand. So what is the Acas Dispute Resolution Service? Well, we have a team of expert collective conciliators who work together across the whole of the country to find ways forward to solve a dispute in the workplace. The really great news is that where Acas is involved in a dispute, we bring success in 9 out of 10 cases. And that's a great achievement because we know that disputes are incredibly expensive for the whole country and that Acas as a whole delivers tremendous value in the work that it does in this space. In fact, the cost of conflict across workplaces, not just big disputes, but all sorts of conflict in workplaces, costs Great Britain £28 billion a year. And in fact, we do a lot of that work very much under the radar and behind the scenes, and we know there are big disputes in the news at the moment. But what's perhaps less well known is that in the last year we've dealt with over 500 disputes in workplaces across Great Britain, and those numbers are tracking up at the moment. The success of the conciliation service relies in a very significant part on the fact that it's voluntary. People want our help, and where they want our help, that indicates to us that their intention is to get the problem solved, whatever that problem is. So that voluntarism is a real strength for us and for the people involved in the service. So it's voluntary, it's free, no charge for this service, and it's confidential. It's great when people get in touch with us and ask for our help to resolve a dispute, and that's not the only way it happens though. When we learn about a dispute, we go and knock on their door too, just to introduce ourselves if they don't know us, and we just make sure that we're there supporting both parties in the situation, even in those early stages where they might not even be sure whether or not they might need our help.